Hello and welcome to Rejoicing in Motherhood. I am Kirsten Vossler, a mom of 10, and I love being a mom. I am here to encourage, inspire, and equip you to thrive in both motherhood and in life. My friend, have you ever felt isolated? Have you ever felt alone in your house with your children? Have you ever wondered if there are other moms in the world who enjoy their children in the way that you want to enjoy yours? Have you ever thought, I know they're out there, but how do I connect with them? How can I build a community when I don't even know anybody who has the same values as I have or who has the same heart for kids as I have? Well, if you're asking yourself any of those questions, you are not alone. We were not made to do life alone. In fact, the more that I learn about women and the way that God actually designed us, He created us to live in community with each other. He created us to be a family. He created us to raise our children together, to encourage one another, to bring resources and tools that other moms can use. We're supposed to live in close proximity to others who will join us and love us and connect with us and love our children and help us when we need help. And yet, most of us live relatively isolated and alone. If you're feeling that, I know how you feel because I've been in that same place so many times. And honestly, it hasn't been until relatively recently that I've had a really connected group of local women that I can share life with in this way. But it's always been in my heart. It's always been my desire. And as I talk to you and I talk to moms all around the country and even around the world, I hear this common desire. I need a company of women that I can do life with. I need a company of moms who care about their kids like I care about mine, who aren't just trying to ship them away and be done with them every day, who are really desiring and loving hanging out with their children and want to know how to be a really great mom. I mean, how many of us were actually trained in motherhood? The truth is that even those of us with the most wonderful moms probably didn't get actual hands-on training on how to be a mom. And so here we are in the trenches with our kids, whether they are 0 or 5 or 10 or 15, and we're kind of wondering, like, how do I do this? What am I supposed to do here? Is there anybody who's gone ahead of me who I can listen to? And we start scrounging and trying to find all the answers on the internet. And I want to suggest to you that maybe there's a better way. Friend, I have this idea. I want to create a community of women who will come together to form a sisterhood, a place where we can laugh, we can cry, we can express the hard and the good and the crazy of motherhood, and we can do it in a supportive place where people are not going to just begin telling us that the reason we have issues is because we have so many kids or because we have little kids or whatever the case may be. I want to create a place where moms can discuss things and recognize that children are not the problem. They are actually God's answer to a lonely and dying world. So picture this with me, an online community of women that becomes a virtual neighborhood where we can hang out, we can talk, we can laugh, we can cry, we can encourage one another. The more I learn about how God created us as women to function, when we're in community, our hormones work better, our brains work better. When we come together as a group of women and we have this common bond of loving our kids, loving the Lord, loving our husbands, and really wanting to just excel and do the best we can in all of those areas, we are going to experience more peace. We're not going to be burned out. Imagine what your life would be like, surrounded by other women who see the value in children, who see the value in a strong and wonderful marriage, and who are able to be a shoulder to cry on and also be that friend to hold you up, to encourage you when you need it the most. Your life would be so full of peace. Your life would be so full of joy. You would not feel so burned out. I've been a mom for almost 17 years. I want to share my wisdom with you. I want to pour into you. I want to share everything that I have done right and wrong and all the things that God is teaching me. And I want to pour that into you so that you can be the absolute best version of who God made you to be. I am just recognizing this desire in me and this need I see around me to come together, to learn collectively. And like Titus 2 says, that the older women, that would be me, will teach the younger women how to love their husbands, how to train their children, how to live in peace and harmony with God and with each other. And so my vision is to have this place where we can come together and do all of that. I mean, I want this to be the most fun place on the internet. I want this to be the place where you feel 100% seen and 100% valued for who you are and 100% loved. If you are feeling a little bit broken down and just tired of the negativity all around you, whether that's in the world or even in your church, I want to create a place of resources, even more than just the podcast. I remember a time after my 5th baby was born, I was going through a very rough patch. He was not an easy baby, and you're going to hear all about his birth story, but I was really, really struggling. And there was nobody that I could go to and say, listen, I'm struggling. I'm having a hard time. This is a lot. This is more than I thought it was going to be. Having all these little children all at the same time and this one baby who's just really fussy. I just remember feeling like I had to fake it and pretend like I had it all together because nobody would understand if I said, this is tough, this is hard. Everybody would just immediately assume that my baby was the problem and that having a big family was the problem. And I didn't believe that to be the case. I knew I was just in a hard season and I needed some support. Thankfully, God did send me support in the form of a wonderful, wise, older neighbor lady who would come over and do dishes for me and play with my toddler and fold laundry. And she was a godsend. And I want to be that kind of a godsend for you. Now, I won't be able to fold your laundry. I won't be able to maybe bring you dinner, but maybe we'll start a DoorDash fund or something. But friend, I want you to know that you are supported, that you are connected. I want you to have friends that are going to bring you back to Jesus in every circumstance and in every situation, that are going to point you back to the Lord and say, He's the answer. Getting rid of your kids or fixing your husband or whatever is not the answer. I want us to create a community where we love our children, where we work to train our children so that they are fun to be around, where we can really enjoy our families. I want us to create marriages that are so amazing that it makes everybody around us jealous. I really do. I want us to be so in love with our husbands that people wonder, what's going on? What's wrong with you guys? Because we're just so madly in love with our husbands. We're going to live our life with a view of the future. When we look at our toddlers, we're going to see generations. We're going to see our grandchildren. We are not going to get stuck on the everyday nitty-gritty stuff that tries to tear us down. We are going to go for glory. We are going to live our lives to the glory of God, and we're going to raise our children in such a way that we're not going to be perpetuating brokenness. We are going to be growing ourselves and our families into wholeness in Jesus. So as you can see, I have a lot of vision. I have a lot of desires. I have a lot of ideas, and I want to invite you to become a founding member of this sisterhood, of this community. It doesn't even have a name yet. Right now, it is just an idea, and I need you and I need your input. We are going to create this community together. So practically, it's going to look like a place to connect and communicate, somewhere for me to post teachings and trainings and for you to access a whole library of content. God first put this idea in my heart a while ago, and it's just like everything has come together right now for me to see it through. So friend, I want to invite you to join this community as a founding member. This means that you're going to get in on the ground floor. We are just building from here. You're going to get in at the lowest price the membership will ever be at $15 a month. And we are going to work together to make this the best place for Christian moms on the internet. But the founding member offer is only available through August 31st, 2025. So if you're interested, you need to contact me right away. Just email me at hello@kirstenvossler.com. And all you have to say is, I'm interested in the mom group. And then I will be in touch with more details. I want you in this group. It is going to be incredible. We are going to support each other. We're going to learn from each other. And we're going to have more peace and less burnout in our lives as a result. I'll be doing extra trainings every month that are specific only to this membership group. I want to perhaps do a book club where we go through some really amazing books and learn more together. I would love to invite some other older, mature, wise moms in to teach us once in a while. And then I'm really looking forward to several live interactions every month where we can all be on Zoom together. We can have a live Q&A, a connection time, a community time. I am really looking forward to that. So remember, if you want to join as a founding member, it's $15 a month, and that offer and that price is going away on August 31st. August 31st at midnight, the doors are closing for the founding member launch, and we're going to be pausing the membership for a while until it opens at a higher price point for everybody. So if you want to jump in as a founding member, just email me, hello@kirstenvossler.com, and we'll connect. My friend, I value you so much. I am so thankful you are here. And no matter what you decide about the membership, the podcast isn't going anywhere. So friend, I bless you this week with joy and peace and an absolute heart connection to Jesus, that you would feel loved and cherished and carried by him through every single thing that this week brings your way. In Jesus' name. I love you so much, friend. I will talk to you again very soon.